What's going on, guys? ElementGamez here, back with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing a tutorial video on how we make our thumbnails on this channel, at least of somewhat recently, because it was a couple months ago. It was like a month or two ago. We started upping our game on thumbnails, so where I'm gonna be doing basically a tutorial on how we do them and what we did. I'm gonna make a step by step, so you guys know exactly what we did to get it, and make our thumbnails the way we do. And I got this. A lot of people have been asking, and someone finally asked today, and I decided, yeah, it was a good idea, and I needed something to record. So, I'm definitely glad to be doing this, and I don't think it's really that hard. That's why if I make a thumbnail for someone, right, I'm not gonna charge them or anything for it, because it's not like crazy difficult. It's not really difficult to do. So if you thought it was, it might look professional sometimes, but it really isn't. It really isn't. So yeah, let's get into how you do that. Okay, so the best thing to do to start off a step-by-step tutorial is to obviously start off on step one. That just makes sense, right? So what we're gonna be doing here is I'm starting off on my home screen, and where I'm gonna be going into exactly what I do to go and make my thumbnails. So first things first, you have to go here and you have to get this app right here. This app is the app that allows me to make all the thumbnails that I do. If you we can go into the app right now, and you can see here every edit that I've ever done for anything since the last couple of months is all saved here. So we have every edit type of thing I've done on this is saved here. So before you guys start off, you need to get that app. And what I'm gonna do, instead of doing it all in this video, I want to make this concise and short so that it's easy to access and easy to learn. I'm gonna put a link to the video, to a video where I got the app. It's a link that you have to download the app from, because it's no longer available in the Google Play Store on that version, the version of the app. So you need to get it off of an APK. So I'll leave a link to the video that I used to get that, and then after you've done that, come back to the video at this part, and then we can continue on. We can continue on what we're gonna do for the thumbnail. Right. So once you have come back and you guys have gotten the app, we can before we do an edit, we need to have some type of thing, some type of base, some type of idea. So think about the video you're doing, right? For me, it's mostly Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle or Dragon Ball Legends, right? So I get the idea, and then it's what am I doing in the video, right? So you obviously the thumbnail's supposed to go based on what the video is, right? So that's the first thing we have to do. So the first thing I'd do first of all is I think of what exactly do I want to what exactly am I trying to accomplish with this thumbnail? What point am I trying to get across? Because the thumbnail is the first thing that people see, and that's what they want to, that's how they know what the video is going to be about, that along with the title. So the first thing we're going to do here is we need to get some renders that we're going to use. So for the context of this video, say that I was playing Dragon Ball Legends and I want to make a video on the Zenkai trio of Vegeta, what's his name, Raditz, and Nappa. All three of them together on the same team. What I would do first is I'd go find the renders to those characters. And the best way to find a Dragon Ball Legends render is to go onto Dragon Ball Legends Space. But what I'll do is I have a shortcut for it. So it's just a website. You just got to go to the Dragon Ball Legends Space, and it should take you to this screen. I just have the shortcut, so that's why I could, it's like an app on my phone. So what I do is I go to the characters, and this should be fairly simple. We just gotta find the characters, and we gotta get their renders. Oh, and by the way, when you're doing these, I would recommend you definitely trying to get the app of Imgur, because that's where all these so you go into the things and you go into the character and you can press their file. So okay, if I go for example, so we have extreme here, and then we have yellow if we're trying to find the Vegeta, right? So you go here, right, and then there's the image symbols right here in the bottom right corner of his art right there. So you just press that, and usually it'll take you to the website. But if you have the app, then it automatically takes you here. And I found that the app for me has gotten me more HD pictures. I don't know if it works like that for everyone, but for me personally, every time I've used the app, I got more HD stuff. So when I see here, I just see a bunch of different assets for the card art for him, and I just take one. So I'll just take one and download that. And in this case, Nappa didn't have a really good render, I would say, that I liked from the DBZ space, according to his art. So what you can do is also try to look it up on just look it up on Google search. So I'll show you guys what you guys have to search up exactly. So once if you need to go actually on Google, I would probably just go to just type in the character that you need, or the person you need, and then type in render, so you can find a render of the of said character. And so you have one right here that is a render for Nappa. So we could just you could do that and download image, right? And then it doesn't show that downloaded because I have my notifications off and stuff, but it should be in my notifications. So if I was to go to gallery here, and now it already has the video I recorded at the beginning, you have all of them right there. So then we actually move on to the app right there, right? So we go into the PSCC app, right? And we already opened it. So you have, like I said, we have all my edits that I've done here. Have them all sitting here. And what we're gonna do, obviously, we gotta make a new one. We gotta start off with something new. So we go to this add button, right? And then you can go to photo library, and you can get to choose from all these different folders, right? So what you need to start off with is a background. So if you hadn't gotten a background that you want to use, make sure you get that. So what I'm going to use, I have a background downloaded. It's in one of these download folders somewhere. This one. I'll just use this one. And so what you do is you crop it, right? You have to crop the background so that it fits YouTube's size standards. So just crop it to a decent, I know around the size it's supposed to be after doing this for so long. So try to get to about there. That should be about fine for where it should be. So if you can get to about that, that's about the size of a YouTube thumbnail, right? So we have that done. Then what you do is you can put the renders in the way you want them to. So I'm just gonna put them in one by one at a time. So we'll just put Nappa in, and because his is the only render that has all the effects on it, I don't know why his is the one that does this. It's kind of weird. It's not the best, to be honest. What I'll do for his is I can put his here. I'll just sit his probably right here. And then if I want to, there's different settings here you can use on this side. If you're holding it in portrait mode, holding your phone in portrait mode. And then I have this eraser tool, so I can erase. So I just, erase some of this stuff, make it less big. And then if you wanted to, you could go to the brush and you could change the size, make it really small so that you can get precise. But I'm not going to try to go all out here. I'm just going to, this isn't meant to be anything crazy, but I would just take away some of this. And if you need to undo, there's an undo button at the top right. Just make sure you do that there. I'll just take away a little bit. I don't it's in the background, so it's not that big of a deal, but don't want effects everywhere on the screen. So I thought that that could be helpful. So next, let's add the other ones. Let's add the other ones to this. So they are going to be in a different thing because they're going to be in Imgur, because I downloaded theirs from the Imgur section when I was doing it, right? Instead of Nappa, I went from Google specifically. So I have a lot of so you remember when I was in Imgur, there was a lot of assets, and this is what I used to make the effects on my thumbnails in edits. So the characters are also down here as well, but these are from all different types of cards and legends, and I just kind of take their effects, and that's what I use for the effects and the edits. So we're just gonna take Raditz here. We're gonna put him over on the side here. They all have like huge effects. It's actually kind of crazy. They have like, these renders are not like the best, I would be honest. And the good thing with this app is that you can erase Raditz's stuff without having to get Nappa's in the way, which is kind of cool. So you can freely, oh wait, did I erase something too bad there? Yeah, I did. I thought so. I thought I erased like half of his finger. So yeah, you can erase the stuff on one layer. See, like if you go to the bottom right, there's a layers thing, and you can switch the way the layers are around. So like now Raditz is under Nappa, but you want him above because Nappa has so many effects that you don't want the effects just sitting there. So I can just erase all those excess effects that were getting in the way of Nappa's face. I could erase like this if I wanted to, right? Nothing too crazy. And then finally, to top it off, we can have Vegeta in the front because he's like, you know, the ringleader behind all this. So we just have Vegeta sitting in the front right here in the middle of them. And like before, you can erase Vegeta's effects because I'm only on his layer without, you know, messing up any of the others. So that right there is that's like, if you want to stop there, you could stop there technically. But then there's a bunch of other things where it comes to effects. And I'm gonna do 2 different styles with them that's in this video. I'll do 2 different styles, and I'll speed it up so you guys can so it's not, well, I'll speed up slightly so you guys can see, you guys can look back, but you know, it's not too quick. So if we're just trying to make a simple like 3-person thumbnail, personally, I don't know, I have a fetish, I guess, of just darkening the background because I don't like backgrounds. Like I'll give it some light, right? Like you see that blue in the background, you can make it like really light, or you can like use the lighting button. I'll show you guys again. Just go to the make sure you're on the correct layer, the last layer that you need. Go to the FX button, and then there's a there's 4 different categories, and just make sure you go to basic, and then there's a lighting button right down here, and you can lighting it. So I don't know why, I just always like putting lighting. And then a signature thing, I'll probably do this for Raditz and Vegeta. I don't think Nappa needs it because Nappa has too many effects, but I'm gonna put some glow. And the problem with Nappa's is that because Nappa has so many effects, it would glow around each and one of the effects, which you could definitely do. Like I can show you guys Nappa's lair, and you could go to the effects, so you could put a thing. But then it's you see how it's making the background red now. It's making the background whatever color I choose. So yeah, that I don't want that, obviously. So I'm not gonna leave Nappa normal. The one we have to mainly focus on is Vegeta here, because he's the foreground, he's the front. But Raditz's render isn't too bad, where you could also do the lighting. So I'll just give Raditz a red. I'll give Raditz a red reddish orange, right? And we could just do that for a simple kind of glow. And then I can give Vegeta right here. Go to glow here, and I'll give him like a purple, maybe? Yeah, Vegeta's always got purple like ish key, right? So we can give him like a purplish pink key like that, like he seems to have a lot. And what I like is like, so I can give him this purple key, this purple glow, and then I can go to glow again, and I can give him a second variation of purple, and it'll stack on top of it, and it looks subtle, but it can make a difference. And I see some purple specks right here, over here, and I could just erase those because they're on Vegeta's layer, and it won't mess up Nappa as well, which is something that is really good, obviously. So then you have like the main, this is like the main thing, right? So you have that. What I can do is I can duplicate, so I can give the effects to each layer, right? I can give certain effects. So like for example, I can give Vegeta, go to this button right here, and go to blend mode, and I love that this effect is like one of the best effects that is on this app. But you see what it did? It kind of it made him shine, and it made it overlay, and we don't want that. So what you gotta do is, well, what I do, there's probably other ways. I duplicate his layer and do it on the bottom layer, right? And then if you do the glow, it'll only glow it'll only glow the bottom layer, right? So if I went to the bottom layer and I made the I gave it more glow, the glow is you know you see how it's more translucent now than it was before, and that's what you can kind of do to mess around with it. So I recommend doing the duplication before you put any effects, so that the effects aren't just on top of each other, and and then if they're on top of each other, then the glow makes no difference because you're not going to see the glow from the bottom layer. So that's if you understood that, then it's fine. Or you could just do it the way I did if it's confusing. So then you gave Vegito layer some glow. We gave Raditz the glow, but we can also do the same thing to him. We can duplicate his layer, go on the bottom layer of his, and we go back to glow, and we can not glow. We can oh crap! I actually did give him glow. Let me reset. Okay, there we go. Then we can go back to his layer, and we can give him the effect if you want, and then all you have to do is if you want to give him like a second glow, you can to make it actually glowy. I don't know the word for it. You can give him like a lighter shade. Oh, that's the wrong thing. You can give him like a darker color. You can give him a lighter color. Make it just it's more translucent than just opaque. So you can do that. And then for the final touches, what I'll do, not that. I'll like add like a subtle effect. So like I can add like these particles, which I said this. You can get these from any you just have to look for card arts in Legends who have these types of stuff. This is how I get these. You can just do that, give them the sparkles. You can erase them, make sure they're not covering any of the faces, any features that you want to keep good. Then you can give it that nice effect, and it kind of makes it glow, and then right there, that's a pretty good thumbnail. And then all you really have to do is you can add like a Zenkai render PNG as long as you can find it, and then you're kind of good. So let's save this. So that's just one simple-ish type of render to do. Now I'm gonna do one on my own where it's gonna be sped up, and you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. So let me go do that right now. I'm gonna go do all the steps right with you guys, and you guys can see exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll find a render to do whatever I feel like it. right, and that is how you do the thumbnails that we be doing. And obviously then you could just like add, you know, logos and stuff, like, you know, if you're doing some Super Battle Road and Dokkan, you just add Super Battle Road and stuff, you know. And that's pretty much how we do it. So yeah, we have two different types of thumbnails here. I'll post these on Twitter, and you can use them if you want. How about that? So yeah, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed and you want more tutorials on things that we do, like maybe editing and stuff, then just ask. And yeah, and if there's any questions you have, I have my Twitter in the description below, and it's in the layout. You can probably see it right now. And so you got, there's ways to contact me. And there's a server in the Discord. There's a Discord server in the description below as well, where you can check out to also contact me. You can I'm a mod there, so you can actually contact me there, and Icy as well, if you just need any help. So yeah, this is how I make thumbnails. Nowadays I make thumbnails for obviously our channel, and then I also make thumbnails for Nindo as of now, and I make me and Icy kind of just help him out as of late. So yeah. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.